Your visa is one of the required documents for you to enter into Vietnam. Once your visa is about to expire, you can extend it to stay longer. But what happens if you overstay? Let's take a look at the article today and see the solution for this problem. Are you ready? Listen carefully. If you are overstaying on your visa, there will be penalties. It depends on your visa overstay time. After paying the administrative fine and a penalty fee equivalent to the number of expiration dates, you can continue to extend your visa in some mild cases. In more serious cases, you might be blacklisted or forced to deport, or banned from re-entering either temporarily or even permanently. As for the visa overstay fee, foreigners whose TRC or permanent residence card in Vietnam is overstayed for less than 15 days without the consent of a competent authority, you'll be fined 500,000 to 2 million VND. If your overstay is about 1 to 2 days, you don't need to go to your local immigration office. You can go straight to the airport and you can pay the penalty there. It's about $23 a day and you'll still be able to obtain your exit visa before leaving the country. Meanwhile, you can be fined anywhere between 3 million to 5 million VND if your overstay is more than 2 weeks. Pay attention, fake documents related to your visa, your passports, or your TRCs has a fine from 5 million to 10 million VND. Now, let's look at what to do if you overstay your visa. When you overstay, you have two options. You can continue to stay in Vietnam with extending your visa, or you can exit the country. If the reason that you overstayed is acceptable to the competent authority, then you can be granted an extension as long as you pay the penalty fee for your overstay fines. And as mentioned before, that will be according to how many days you're in overstay. Exiting Vietnam is your other option, and while I know that most people do not want to do that, you will have to exit and you can return by applying for a new e-visa. In some cases, if you commit serious violations against the law here, then you can be blacklisted from Vietnam and prevented from coming back for 5 years, at which point you would be allowed to enter into Vietnam again. If you're wondering how to extend your overstayed visa in Vietnam, here are the conditions. Your passport must be valid as prescribed, and it means that the validity must be longer than the visa by at least 1 month. Another condition to be met is that you've declared your temporary residence according to regulations. You've paid the administrative fines, you have your visa extension documents, your original passport and visa in use, and a copy of the temporary residence declaration. Other documents that might help you along your journey would be your work permit, an investment certificate, a relative or relationship certificate. Notably, they must be certified as true copies. And some other information would be a letter or form giving a reason for your overstay. Here's the process. 1. Prepare the documents that were mentioned just before. Submit your application, which you can apply at one of the following locations: the Immigration Management Office in the city or the Vietnam Immigration Department. Their headquarters are in Hanoi at 4046 Tran Phu Street, Ba Dinh District, Hanoi. And the office in Ho Chi Minh is on Nguyen Tri Street in District 1, Ho Chi Minh City. The processing time for your application is about 5 to 7 days. The state agency will give you the results after the fee has been paid as well. The renewal cost can be somewhere between $25 to $150 US. So the information I've given you today is about knowing what to do if you overstay your visa in Vietnam. My biggest suggestion would be to set a reminder on your expiration date and avoid this hassle in the first place. Hopefully your school or organization that you're working with is also helping you remember those dates. I hope you have a good day. That's all for this video.